So we just dropped Gia off. Excuse me, we just dropped Gia off at Auntie Susie's. And
Today's a big day.
yeah,
Moving to a new place.
we are moving. Got approved for a house loan. So we decided that we're going to save some money by downsizing. And it was a good idea from her. I didn't want to go along with it at first. I liked a bigger house. But once I went over there, I actually liked it. So we're going to downsize, cut our bills in half, and prepare to buy a house. So this is that move to that, you know. But we've been moving things for the last 2 weeks probably. Over to storage, getting things ready. Because everybody hates moving. But
It's a lot of work.
I know, but at least if you prepare, it's a lot less stressful.
Especially when you're working and you don't have days off. You have children and all that. It's a lot of work.
I find it's the time that you yell at each other the most when you're moving. You know, she's got her ideas, I have my ideas.
And we're gonna have it later on today.
Nah, I try to avoid it as much as possible, but sometimes, you know, you'll come at me and be like, okay, this is what I want. And I'm like, I don't care what you want. I already know what I want and what I'm doing. I'm the one that's the physical labor here, you know. So, yeah. So it's comical. But it'll be nice, little cozy place. It's quiet. I drove our other vehicle over there last night, and a buddy of mine followed me over, and he's like, man, this seems like it's out in the country. I'm like, nah, this has that feel, but it's not out in the country now.
It's close to downtown.
Right.
That's
I guess it's kind of like over here, though. It's one of those outskirt things where, you know, you drive a little bit, then you go out to the country. So, yeah, I guess so. But it's not, we don't live out in the country, but it's nice. It'll be relaxing. So we'll keep you guys updated on our move. And Saturday morning, go home and eat, and then
back to work.
back to work, back to getting things ready. My Apple Watch is thanking me like crazy right now. It's been crazy. It's every day.
Mine is dead. So.
Oh, right. Well, my Apple Watch every day. You have been beating your goals. Yeah, it's because I've been moving stuff. Right now my Apple Watch is loving me.
And then 2 days later, it's gonna be like, you need to get up and get back to your routine.
Yeah. You know how it reminds you when you did really good and put in your face, hey, remember this day? Let's get back to that. And I'm like, hey, look, that was those days we were busy moving, so I can't give you that all the time. I need to do that though. But I know one thing though. I'm going to start riding my bike or walking to work. I already told her I'm going to try to set that up. And then, but I told her my route that I'm going to be taking it that way. You know, if for some reason I need to bail out, she can just pick me up. So, yeah.
You wanna hitchhike, dude? You wanna hitchhike?
Can I get a ride?
You get paid for that.
Yeah. Oh, you already did it? Oh, yeah, it was already, yeah. This van has been like, it's been a great help because we've been taking things over and putting with the van, using like a pickup truck, because we got the big old moving vehicle. This will be the last time you see us go through that door. And the place, as you can see.
Oh, I was about to say.
Huh?
I was about to say, no, we have no fans. But no, we do.
So, everything ready. We got the other fish tank set up at the house. Sergio had a great idea with that. That way, he'll be able to jump into the other fish tank over there. It's the same size. then we can get him some family. So we had more fish in there, but the betta finally died.
That's been eating them.
Yeah. So now that the betta died, we can get him some more of his school fish buddies. You know, we like I said, it's not that much left. We've been using the garage as a staging area. So every time that we would bring things down and we would stage things over here that goes to the house. On this side, we would stage things that go to the storage. And at one point, this was like all full, and then we'd get it all out, and then it would all full again, then we'd get it all out. So now this is all that's left. So should be, I had some good memories out here though. This is where I would teach my martial arts. As you can see, we got to take down the paddings on the wall and all that. But, yeah, good memories here, but time to move on and prepare for our next adventure. She's making me scrambled eggs. So, I was hungry. She said she asked me last night if I was going to eat cereal this morning. And I told her I wasn't. So we don't have anything to count.
It went to the other house.
It's already to the other house. So, I told her, never ask me anything when I'm playing video games. Yeah, see, all the cereal's gone. I said, never ask me when I'm playing video games because I wasn't really technically listening. So, but she's being kind enough to make me some eggs. So that way I have some energy. You can always tell when you're moving because the echo in the house gets bigger. I guess one of those things though, when I look around now, I do get a little emotional though. We have some memories here. But we'll make new memories at the new place. So, and then prepare for our final home because I don't want to move. The next house we buy, I don't want to move. That is where we are going to be staying. So I want to be able to take our time at the, what?
That's a lot of salt.
Ah, man, she's trying to kill me. Look, she's like, ooh, it's on the side, I'm going to kill you. But you heard Dave Chappelle say that, it's amazing. One thing he killed black people was salt. And he's right. But, we want to take our time for looking for our next house. We don't want to rush it. We don't want to feel like, we got to get this house or we're on a certain time schedule. So we are able to cut our bills in half when we're moving to. And that goes for our fuel cost, all these things. So we'll be saving a lot of money. But, at the same time, the house we're moving to, it may be smaller, but it's a nice little cozy house. Nice little cozy neighborhood. It's an older neighborhood. It's not like this neighborhood here where the houses are bigger. But there's one thing that I've learned on this little journey of purchasing our next house, and that is ego.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, that my wife had that because I was like, I love our big house. What's wrong with that? And she goes, well, if we want to get our final house to where we want to just retire in and relax and not have to move anymore, let's downsize. And after sitting down with her and her going over the financial plan, I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. But then once we went over to this house, I was like, this is a good idea. I mean, it's smaller, but it's going to be so cozy. And what's funny about a bigger house, though? Here, when the boys were here, I felt like I had to go search for them or go, see what they're doing. When you're in a smaller house, everyone's closer together. And, that'll be nice. And I was surprised, but my sons even said that it'll be nice to be in a smaller house. So I guess maybe sometimes when you buy bigger, you do it for your own ego instead of for what you really want or what you need. And I think watching all those Little House episodes on YouTube, got me prepared for going into a smaller home because I'm like, okay, we can buy shelves, we can do all this. So you know, I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for the smaller house, and I want it now. I want, you know, we're going to be going into a garden style home. It'll be nice instead of having to walk up and down the stairs. And it all depends on what you enjoy, what you like. Some people like, you know, 2-level houses, whatever. And that's pretty much what I grew up in. You know, we grew up in some pretty big houses. I mean, I did. I grew up in some pretty big houses. So, yeah, that's what I was used to. But you know what? You know, as you get older and especially if you have an injury or something, you know, you don't have to walk up and down the stairs. You got one level. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe even for the next house we buy, I think I just want a garden level house.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, see, look, my wife's eating agree with me, you know. So, oh, there's my eggs. So it's time for me to eat. Oh man, she hooked it up too, man. Man, that's a lot of eggs, man. She's trying to give me gas.
No.
On top of high
sure
blood
that
pressure.
You're not starving later on.
Well, thank you, my queen. All right, well, let me eat, and then time to get busy and get the rest of this done. The guys will be here. All right, see you guys. Salt is good for her. It's crazy because now, why is salt good for you? It's what is it in your diet or whatever? What is it?
My hemoglobin is low.
She has low hemoglobin, so anemic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's anemic. So that is why she is able to eat salt. You know, it's funny because remember we went to the doctor and he was like, "You can eat as much salt as you want." And I'm like, "What?
Low blood pressure.
What?" Yeah, so she has low blood pressure, so she can eat. Okay, so this is the lock we had to go get last night. Boy, was that fun.